Working out hard is pretty important, but so is rest. And in this video, we're going to go over the importance of rest and recovery for your own productivity. Now, the idea of an avid exerciser might conjure up images of hard work every day, lifting heavy weights, followed by sore muscles that leave you unable to walk without just a crazy limp going on. But if you push yourself to the limit each day and ignore the importance of rest and recovery, you probably are actually going to take a step in the wrong direction. So with that being said, let me break down the misconception of hard work in the gym, the benefits of rest and recovery, and how to balance it all together. And we'll give you some tips to recover better as soon as today. Now first, the misconception of hard work in the gym. You might have been told before by a friend, partner, family member, or maybe your local class instructor that being extremely sore after a workout is a good thing every time. And in fact, you should aim for that every workout. And maybe you've seen huge muscle people go for hours in the gym 7 days a week. You take all of that into consideration and you start going to the gym yourself. You go for hours, you're excessively sore every time, and you never miss a session. First of all, that takes a lot of willpower. And willpower does not last forever because you're gonna have a bad day eventually. So speaking for the long run, it most likely is not gonna last. What does last are strong habits, built through repetition, one small step at a time. But anyways, you might see some immediate gains from all of your hard work. But you're also just as likely to start experiencing burnout, a lack of energy, increased levels of stress, and eventually, you're probably gonna get injured too. You need to condition your body over time to handle more load. It is a slow approach, not a one-day switch. Those people that are ripped and work out each day, for most of them, the natural ones, who aren't just genetic freaks, they do take care of themselves. They sleep the needed hours. They do eat right. And they work their body to the point where they are now. They ramped up their volume over time, not just one night. So for you, take things a little slower. They might look different. Fewer days in the gym, less time spent working out, probably less weight lifted too than the big guys in the gym. You can add to the volume slowly with each passing week or month. Let your body rest as much as it needs to. It will become more resilient over time. The off days are just as important to fuel your journey as your work in the weight room. Now, the benefits of rest and recovery. Okay, so what is so important about rest? And in terms of exercise, your body needs time to rebuild the muscle you're putting stress on. Doing chest 5 days a week, for example, will not be as effective for the general population as just working those muscles twice a week. The days in between training sessions are just as important. Most people will do well by allowing their muscles 48 hours of rest before working the same muscles again. Allowing no recovery means slower progress, even though you're doing more work. But of course, that doesn't mean to go sit down on the couch all day. But of course, keep moving. Instead, try some light work to keep moving in a moderate way. Go for a walk, stretch, or focus on mobility movements instead. Continued light movement instead of a heavy workload every single day helps promote your own muscle growth, and it does keep your habit of exercise going. Moreover, over a long period, missing sufficient rest can increase your chance of burnout and reduced energy. But by prioritizing your own recovery, you can keep your daily productivity high and help boost your mental health. Let's go over some tips to help make sure that you recover properly. First, you might want to try some kind of mindful practice first thing in the morning. This could be some light meditation or maybe even journaling. The idea is just to get yourself in tune with how you're feeling. Don't just jump up and get going. Feel yourself out and really connect to your body. If you choose to try meditation, just sit for 5 minutes. Try not to think of anything but breathing. It's a simple process, but hard to get accustomed to at first. Now, second, which should be the most important tip for most people, we all tend to not get enough sleep. The recommended amount is 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And most of my training clients get closer to 6, if even that. Start some kind of bedtime routine to get you in the right state of mind. You could brush your teeth, read a book, and set your things up for the next day. The last thing you'd want to do is be on your phone or something highly stimulating. Take this for example. Imagine going into a marathon 5 minutes after waking up. That's not going to be a good idea because you aren't primed for the activity. Now apply that to your sleep. Do you accept yourself to be primed for a long night's rest, just a few minutes after turning off a device designed to stimulate your brain? Following those 2 tips for the next month doesn't seem like much, but it's doable for most people and it's gonna get amazing results. So try them out. Subscribe for more content like this in your feed. Like the video.